Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. Chris Fitzsimon, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
Well, I just wanted to talk a little bit more. I think a couple panelists talked about Medicaid expansion, and the conventional wisdom is that it's off the table now that the Republicans still have majorities in both the House and the Senate. I think we do tend to forget, and Rick, I think, brought this up in another context. Joe Biden and Mitch McConnell have known each other for a long time. I think it's hard to remember what happens when we have an administration that has relationships and works with people on the other side of the aisle, what levers the federal government has when they approve things. I'm not saying we're going to approve a Medicaid expansion plan in North Carolina next year that looks like all the rest of them, but I do think Biden's administration will have some version of a health care plan, as Rick mentioned. I do think more people will get health care in North Carolina, and I have a feeling, given the fact that Medicaid expansion, a version of it, passed the House committee and I think had the support of a majority of the state House last year, there'll be something, we won't call it Medicaid expansion, but I'll bet in the next 4 years, we'll have some version of an expansion of health care for people who don't have it in North Carolina. That nobody's going to want to call it Medicaid expansion, but I actually think we're going to make some progress despite the results of the election.
Isn't that need reinforced by the recent report showing that 250,000 North Carolinians have lost their company-sponsored health insurance plans?
Absolutely. There's pressure. There's already the coverage gap. I think the pandemic has made this even more crucial to people. We hear everybody talking every day about the loss of pre-existing conditions. I don't think the Supreme Court's going to overturn the Affordable Care Act, judging by the arguments. So all these things are part of a mix that I believe and I hope will result in some thoughtful deliberations and discussions, mostly behind the scenes in the next few years, about how to expand health care to some of these people in North Carolina who don't have access to it.
Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.